So continuing from where we left off, so at this point we have every single participant on the blockchain having what, a record of this transaction. So Reigns is the new owner of the land. Lesnar has sold to Reigns, and no one can modify that. It's an immutable record. So at the same time, no one can sell the same land to someone else. It can't happen. Lesnar cannot go sell the land to Dean Ambrose somewhere. He cannot go sell the land to John somewhere because the blockchain has a permanent record of this transaction. So we can say this is a system we can trust. Definitely. We can say a blockchain is a public, distributed, decentralized, and immutable database. Public because every single person on the blockchain has a copy of the blockchain. Distributed because of the same reason. At every point in time, we know that everyone has a copy of the blockchain. It's decentralized, right? We don't have a central body monitoring or keeping records of transactions. If you're in Canada, you are in Toronto, you are in South Africa, you are in Ghana, you're in Nigeria, you have the same copy of the blockchain. You know that at this particular point in time, Reigns is the owner of the land. And most importantly, it's immutable. You cannot ever change the data once it's been agreed upon by the consensus. Remember we mentioned consensus earlier. You cannot modify it. So can you think of any other uses? Think about the impact blockchain will have on national elections. So you have two candidates, candidate A, candidate B, and you vote for candidate A, I vote for candidate B. As soon as you vote and it's recorded on the blockchain, it's a permanent, immutable record. There's not going to be the case of rigging, because we all know that you voted for candidate A, it records one vote. I vote for candidate B, it records another vote. Your mom votes for candidate A as well. Candidate A has two votes. It's distributed. Every single person in your country has a record of the election live. So it's counted live, actually. So in the end, we know who won the election. We don't need to wait for them to count and declare the winner, right? So blockchain is really powerful. We'll explore more of the users in the coming session. So let's look at the typical transaction to round things off, right? So let's say let's follow the numbers. So let's transaction 1 or point 1. Alice wants to send money to Ben, right? Then the first block is created online, and this will represent the transaction, just like we did for Lesnar and Reigns. In step 3, we are saying the block is broadcast to every party in the network. Don't forget, it's distributed, it is decentralized, and it is public, right? In point 4, those in the network approve the transaction and validate it. Don't forget, we have we mentioned consensus earlier. We must all come together. Everybody on the network agrees that value wants to move from Alice to Ben, and we authorize it. We all agree that this transaction has indeed happened. We're saying the block is then added to the chain, which provides a permanent, non-repudiable, and transparent record of transaction. So you can't change this. It's permanent, it's immutable, it's transparent. We can all see what's going on. And then finally, Ben receives the money from Alice. So this is a brief overview of the blockchain and some of its uses. In our coming videos, we will definitely look at different applications of the blockchain, specifically for cryptocurrencies and emerging uses. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, leave your comments in the space below. Join us on Facebook, Crypto Noob Central. Connect with us on LinkedIn, Crypto Noob Central, and watch out for our coming videos. All right, so keep learning, keep evolving, keep getting better, and we'll bring you content in the coming video. Have a great day.